Hello, my beautiful students. This is the next topic of chapter 2. That is, today we shall learn about the spreading of communicable diseases. How do communicable diseases spread? You refer to page 17 and 18 of your book. Okay. Now, in this topic, under this topic, this diagram explains the entire thing. Okay. Please pay attention very carefully. Now, in the air, whatever we eat, drink, or the air we breathe, microbes are present everywhere. Now, depends on which person or whoever has poor immunity, that person gets infected, or if you come in contact with an infected person, then also you might get infected. Depends on the kind of infection the person is carrying. Now, let us look at this diagram. He is an infected person, and here is a very fit and healthy girl. Okay. Now, the disease, he is carrying an infectious disease, a communicable disease. Now, when this person coughs or sneezes, minute droplets of this mucus, carrying the germs, it spreads in the air everywhere. Okay, this person is infected, and when he coughs or sneezes, the minute droplets of mucus from his mouth is spread in the air everywhere, which is carrying germs. Even his hand and body is infected. Now, this communicable disease there are three ways through which this communicable disease can be spread from an infected person and unhealthy person to a healthy person. It can be either through direct contact and air, or through food and water. The third way is through animals. Let us see the first one. How it can spread through direct contact and air? When a person shakes hand. Now this COVID has made it very clear how infections spread through contact on food and water. No person who is suffering from COVID, no one will go and eat the food that he has eaten or use the articles that the person has used, or go and shake hands with that person. Or why is it called isolation? To cut off. Why did we have lockdown? Why do we have lockdown? So that people do not come in contact with each other, to break the chain of this communicable disease, highly communicable disease through air, water, direct contact, food, anything. So now these two, you must know it very clearly. You know it very clearly. Still I am explaining it. When you shake hands or you use the articles like clothes, towel, bed sheet used by this person, or you eat food and water touched by this person or eaten by this person, then the diseases can spread to the healthy person by direct contact and air, through cough and sneezing, by shaking hand, by using its articles, what the person is using, or through food and water, the contaminated food and water, that is infected food and water. If the healthy person eats, then that person can get the disease. Now, what are the diseases that spreads through contact, direct contact and air? COVID is very obvious. Here also COVID is very obvious. COVID, influenza, common cough and cold, and tuberculosis. They can spread through direct contact and through air. Okay. So, these diseases spread through direct contact. Through food and water. Infected food and water. Okay. Cholera. The contaminated, when flies and infected food, flies sit on this. Infected water, contaminated water, these typhoid, jaundice, diarrhea. Diarrhea is a case where there is excess loss of water from the body through vomiting and through loose motions. Okay. So cholera, jaundice, polio, typhoid and diarrhea. These diseases are caused by eating contaminated food and water. The healthy person will become sick. Now, how do animals help in spreading communicable diseases? Animals like mosquitoes, rats, flies and bugs help in spreading diseases. They do not spread the disease. They carry the germs or the microbes that cause the disease. For example, a rat plague. Rat helps in spreading plague. They are the carriers of fleas. And when the flea bites a healthy person, then that person suffers from a disease called plague. Now this mosquito, when a mosquito bites a person suffering from malaria, then the blood it sucks from that sick person that contains a parasite called malarial parasite that goes in the blood of this. Let me show you. This he bites the blood, sucks the blood of a person suffering from malaria, and the stomach is full of this malarial parasite, the germs of malaria. And now this mosquito goes and bites a healthy person. It comes and bites this healthy girl, and it transfers the malarial parasite to this girl. And after a week or 14 days of time, that this girl will start suffering from malaria. This is how the female Anopheles mosquito causes malaria by transmitting malarial parasite to healthy child or person. Rats cause plague because they carry fleas. Now the flies also carry microbes when they sit on dirty places, and then they sit on open food, and that way people suffer from diseases. Bugs also cause diseases, and dengue is caused by Aedes mosquitoes. You know, dengue also is caused by mosquitoes. So these animals like rats, mosquitoes, flies and bugs cause diseases like plague, dengue, malaria and diarrhea. So dear children, we must keep ourselves protected from these unhealthy people, eat covered food and keep ourselves healthy and fit. So this is the best way. How this COVID has already taught you how to isolate yourself from unhealthy people and stop the spreading of communicable diseases. Okay, that's all for today. Please revise this and make this chart if possible. This is the best way to learn how communicable diseases spread. Thank you.